Alright, I've arrived in the United Kingdom and making a stop here in Stonehenge. Make sure, if you guys haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button, and like these videos. I'll have plenty more to come, especially from this trip. Okay, here we are in Granada, Spain. So I asked a lot of my friends on where I should stay in Spain. Obviously, Spain's a very large country, and the typical answer I got was Madrid or Barcelona. And I did a little research, and I really didn't want to go to those cities. Those are very big tourist cities, and they have a lot of great stuff to look at. But I wanted something a little bit more smaller, I guess, walkable, not much city-like. And Granada kind of popped up, and so far so good. So my Airbnb is on the way top of a hill, and I'm going downhill right now, so I'm gonna regret going back up later. But very little nice neighborhood here. A lot of shops, some bars here. A lot of stuff are closed. So I have noticed that a lot of the places here close midday. So they'll open during the morning, close for a while in the afternoon, and then open back up at night, which I thought was kind of interesting. Right, nice little cobblestone streets, and I'm trying to find something to eat. I am hungry. Get some food, maybe a drink, and go out exploring. A lot of motorbikes here as well. As obviously these streets are so small, I guess you have to have a motorbike in order to get around conveniently. Cars aren't gonna fit here. Well, they got these posts here, so I guess cars are not allowed in here. We should look at renting one of those. I don't know which guy would cost. Take a walk over here. And it's a restaurant. A little too busy for my taste. It's nice and small. More local. I'll probably wander around for a while. Get lost and see what I can find. So I plan to be here for a couple of days. I'll be in the same Airbnb. I do have a hike planned up in the Sierra Mountains, which I'm looking forward to. That's a nice building. And obviously the typical tourist stuff that I need to do here. Visit the Fortress Alhambra. Most likely tomorrow. That'll be an all-day thing. And then just explore. After this, I head off to Italy. So, looking forward to this trip. One of my longest trips through Europe. Stopped in England, and the only reason I stopped in England really was it was the cheapest flight. So I got a direct flight from Chicago to England, non-stopped, for $120. So I figured I'll go there, landed in the afternoon, booked a hostel in the morning, early morning, went off to Stonehenge. It was about a 2-hour drive. Came back home, went out, ate, had some drinks, and then the very next morning flew out here to Spain. So worked out really well. And I mean, all these flights in between Europe are extremely cheap. And a flight from London to Granada was only like $30. And I mean, everything is between $30 to $100 in between. So my most expensive flight is going to be the one from Munich back home, back to Chicago. That's got to stop. I couldn't get a cheap enough direct flight, but I'll be fine. Let's see here. Let's turn around here and see what we can find. Alright, so sounds a little busier here. Ah, there we go. Some restaurants here. Alright, I'm gonna sign off for now and catch back up with you guys in a little bit. Alright, these are the Sierra Nevada mountains, just southeast of Granada, about an hour drive. not to be confused with the Sierra Nevada mountains up in California. But I always try and do some hiking wherever I go on a trip. Trying to watch my step here. A lot of little cracks on these not so safe bridges, but yeah, it's a really nice scenery. A lot of little waterfalls. I'm with a group of about 6 people. We have a local guide here that does this weekly, so he knows his way around the area and where to go. It's a beautiful day as well. Nice little waterfall right there. It's about 80 degrees right now, so it's a pretty warm day. Alright, this is a little bit of a tougher part. We had to kind of go on these big boulders. Some of them of which have handles on them, so people obviously go here a lot and put some safety measures on here to kind of help you get through it. I've arrived in Cinque Terre, which is a coastal area of Italy, which is absolutely beautiful so far. This is my Airbnb, the view from my Airbnb. Um, so Cinque Terre means five lands. So it's got pretty much five hilltops that you could only get to and from by train. There's no cars here. It's difficult to get there by bike or any other form of transportation. You could actually hike between all five of them, which is what I'm planning to do tomorrow. But other than that, you have to take the train between them. So it's a non-stop train. I got a pass for a few days that lets me hop on and off of that train and visit all the villages, which are Montereso, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola, and Rio Maggiore, which is those five hilltops. And I'm gonna make my way down here and see if I can get to the coast as close as I can. And it was actually pretty crazy. I flew in from Spain into Milan and had about an hour and 15 minutes, which was cutting it close. I was down for I took a train from Milan to Cinque Terre, and which was dumb. I was cutting it very close, so I landed in Milan and only had an hour and 15 minutes to get to the train station, and my train left in an hour, which I thought was going to be impossible because even if I did get there in time, there is no way I was going to navigate my way around the train station without knowing it and find my train. But anyways, I got out of the airport pretty quickly. I normally get an Uber because it's much cheaper, but in this case, I just wanted to get to the train station as fast as I could, so I took a taxi, which cost me about $100 US, which is a lot of money, but I didn't want to wait and end up going later. But so I got on that taxi. He got there pretty quickly. Luckily, we didn't have too much traffic, and I had about 10 minutes, and I just ran to the train station. And of course, there's like 20 platforms, and I'm looking around. I don't know Italian, and I'm just trying to ask around. And luckily, this guy points me to my train, and they have the doors closed already, so they let me in through the conductors, like the front of the train, and take me to my coach. And insanely lucky. I was very doubtful I was going to get that train. In fact, I had booked already another ticket for a later train on my phone, which I mean, it was only like $15, but still, I was pretty excited. I wish I got that on tape, but I was just so nervous to try to get my train that I didn't even bother to record it or take out my camera. But let's make our way down here. It's about, what time is it right now? It's like 6 or 7. Just absolutely beautiful here. The sunset. Beautiful sea. Alright, it's getting a little steep here, but I'm gonna see if I can make my way all the way down there. I don't see any other people, but I don't see any signs that say I can't go, so don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness is my motto. Beautiful colors. All the buildings are very colorful here. A lot of greenery too. I haven't seen any animals though. Hopefully we don't run into any critters. Alright, I'm not sure how much further down I'll go, but it's starting to get dark, a little dark, but I'll probably come back down here at some point, take some more video when I get all the way down there. But gonna sign off for now, head back to my Airbnb, look for some food, and kind of wander around a bit. I'll see you guys a little later. Alright, I made it back from Cinque Terre. spent a few days over there. Gonna spend one day here in Milan before I hit to Poland. And gonna visit Duomo di Milan. Milan Cathedral. Duomo means cathedral. Pretty packed. A lot of tourists. Obviously, it's a very touristy area. Especially with the cathedral here. A lot of shops. Milan is considered a very shop-friendly area. I'm not big to shopping, so that's why I'm only staying here one day. Just kind of want to see this cathedral, check out the city a little bit. Other than that, I am out. Actually here earlier, someone tried to scam me in this very spot. There was a guy that was trying to give me a bracelet. He's trying to kind of talk to me and very friendly, and you know, I just kind of try to walk away from him and ignore him, but he's pretty persistent and wanted to give me a gift of a bracelet, which I told him I don't have money. I don't have anything to give, and he was persistent and said, no, this is a gift. It's from me to you. I don't want anything as a gift. I made it. I give it out to people, and I should have kept walking away, but he kind of went up to me and almost started putting it right on my wrist, so I let him, and he gave me some explanation about how he made this at home and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, once it's on, I walk away and I tell him thank you for the gift, and he tries to ask for my donation. I said, I was going to give you money. And he said, well, I gave you a gift. I said, I appreciate that, but I did not want that gift. And I start walking away from him, and he starts following me. And then two other of his friends start to follow me, and that's when I just kind of ripped the thing off my wrist and threw it on the ground and told him I didn't want it, and I just walked away. Pretty annoying, but that happens in these areas, so you gotta be careful. There it is. Very beautiful day. I've been very lucky. The only day it kind of rained was the morning I headed to Stonehenge. It rained all morning, but once I got to the site, it stopped and it got very sunny, so I'm very fortunate. So after this, I'm going to fly to Poland. I'm going to spend a few days there, so I'm excited about that. Poland and Germany for Oktoberfest. So I'll post that up in a later vid. I'm going to sign off for now, and I'll see you guys later. Make sure to subscribe and like this video.